When we talk about staying healthy at work, we usually think about cleaning desks or using hand sanitizer. But what about the air around us? It turns out most of us notice it more than we realize. A new survey says nearly 70% of workers avoid sharing spaces just because the air smells off or feels stuffy. Here to explain why and share what businesses can do to make the air safer is Brian Leafblad, a chemist and researcher at Reckitt's Lysol Pro Solutions. And Brian, let's dive right in. Why does air quality matter so much for office workers, especially during cold and flu season?
Well, it matters so much, partly because it's not well thought about. I mean, people often don't recognize it. It's just ignored. But it has a huge effect on the employees, on their morale, and a huge effect on the productivity and bottom line of it. Some 78% of people tell us that they are concerned about the potential and risk of viruses like cold, flu, COVID-19 being present in the air when they go back to work. And then if people do actually get sick, that absenteeism has a significant effect on businesses. According to CDC, it costs US businesses some $225 billion every year because employees are out sick.
Okay, how common is it for employees to avoid certain spaces at the office because of how the air smells or feels?
Right? It's really common. I mean, we often think about this in terms of bathrooms, right? If you walk into a restroom and it smells bad, you're likely to turn around and walk right back out and go somewhere else. And some 6 out of 10 people tell us they actually do that at work. They actively refuse to use a restroom at work because of how it smells. Think more broadly, 7 in 10 people are concerned about more broad, just open shared spaces like conference rooms. And they're worried about when it smells bad, it smells musty, what that means for the potential for health for them. And 3 out of 10 of them actively get up and leave. Even if they're right in the middle of a meeting, if the room smells bad, they're concerned enough to get up and leave.
With many companies encouraging employees back in the office, how can improving air quality help build confidence?
Well, we know people are concerned. The flip side of that is if we can give them a reason to be confident, they're also that, right? Some 8 out of 10 people tell us, so even more than the concerned, some 8 out of 10 people tell us if they know that the workspace is actively sanitizing the air, that they feel more comfortable, more confident going into work, which brings them back to work in a stronger place and they're more comfortable and confident with it. And it sends the message to them that their well-being matters.
And I would imagine that it's important for employers to know that pleasant scents may not necessarily mean the air is actually sanitized.
Right? Fragrances and scents, smells like that, really all they're doing is covering up anything that is in the air. They don't actively sanitize. So they're not actually killing any viruses or bacteria that might be there. We don't actually smell viruses and bacteria. What we can smell is some of the bacteria, they give off malodors. So we smell those products. If you're just using an air freshener, all you're doing is covering up that smell. You're not actually doing anything to kill the bacteria that caused it in the first place. And that's where a product that is specifically created, designed to sanitize the air, where it's proven to kill viruses and bacteria, will take care of malodors because it's attacking the root cause. It's killing the bacteria that caused them in the first place.
Okay, what solutions are available that address both odor and viruses and bacteria in the air, and how can they actually help reduce the spread of illness in the workplace?
Really, the only product that's available is Lysol Air Sanitizer. It's the first and only product that is registered with US EPA, where it's proven to kill 99.9% of viruses and bacteria that are in the air. So when you use this product in your space, follow the instructions as you should with any sanitizer and disinfectant, and you use it correctly, you can have the confidence to know that you're killing 99.9% of any viruses and bacteria that may be in the air. And also by killing those bacteria, we're killing the odor-causing bacteria as well. So it eliminates malodors. You get the dual benefit of knowing that you're killing germs and you're removing malodors.
Okay, where can we go to learn more? This is so interesting.
If you would like to learn more about this particular product, Lysol Air Sanitizer, or just more about killing germs in general, you can go to lysolprosolutions.com/air.
All right, Brian, this has been great information to know. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.